Hey YouTube. Okay, I'm coming back with a few recipes. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I got some sea moss yesterday. All right, I'll get into that. So I'm gonna work that, and then I got two dressings, homemade dressings, salad dressings that I'm going to demonstrate for you all today. All right, but first we're gonna do this sea moss. Got this sea moss, okay, Irish moss, sea moss. I got it from African store here in Cleveland called Kaba. It is, if somebody's from Cleveland watching, it's on Lee Road, a little bit past the Lee Harvard Plaza. All right, been there for years. All right, now this is gonna sound funny, but this is my third go around with the sea moss. Okay, the very first time I tried sea moss, and I didn't realize that's what it was until yesterday. Okay, because I had forgotten because it had been so long ago. I was trying to follow Dr. Sabi's plan, right? And so I ordered some, all right? I couldn't remember exactly what it was over the years, and then it hit me yesterday. That's what that stuff was I bought, okay? I didn't do too good with it, all right? It was, here, I'm trying to open this without hurting myself. It was already made and everything. I ordered it from them, okay? And I was bloated, my skin was itchy. It was just like, oh, what is this? Okay, well, I called, all right, and there was something going on there, okay, at the time that was a little unsavory. Okay, they told me what was happening. Okay, they apologized, you know, for it, and they was like, that should, you know, I don't know if, you know, if it shouldn't be happening. I can't remember if that's exactly what they said, but, you know, sometimes a person can be allergic to something. So but based off of what they told me, I thought to myself, okay, maybe I could give it a try again, but no time soon, okay, because it was just like all over, just like, it was just weird. If my body felt tight, it just was strange, okay? But then, you know, they explained to me what was happening and that should not have been the case. And they were very apologetic, all right? But I was looking in some of the comments yesterday about how to prepare the sea moss, okay? I only saw one person who said, you know, she was like, I don't know what everybody's so happy about. This stuff is making me itch, okay? But then there was another person who said it gave her gas. She was bloated a little bit, but then after a couple of days it passed, okay? But it wasn't a little bit. I mean, it was just really a weird situation for me, okay? But I had totally forgot that's what it was. Because if I had realized that's what it was before I bought that, I would have been like, I ain't buying that, okay? Another time I bought some sea moss. It was ready prepared or whatever. It was online. It was disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, ain't nothing I could do with this. Okay, so I got rid of it. Sometimes I'm like, you know, people are always jumping on a bandwagon. You know, it's gonna be something new to cut. You know, it's elderberry. Was this, and I'm not saying those things aren't good for you, but it's just like people kind of seem like they jump on the bandwagon with these things. Okay, but anyway. I was talking to this woman that I work with. Okay, I met her years ago. Okay, in a play I was in. We were both in this play at Kiramu Theater here in Cleveland, Ohio. It is a historical landmark theater, African American theater, black theater. Okay, and it was God's Trombones, okay? It was wild, okay? It was wild. We had a good time, okay? But nevertheless, when I started working where I'm working at now, like, I saw her, like, my first week, like, my God, you know, hey, and she had her mask on, and she told me, she said, I'm surprised you recognize me. She's like, I know those eyes, you know? But I really didn't talk to her back then, okay? But we just kind of started talking one day because we both had a free period. And I was just kind of like, wow, you know, amazed talking to her because, like, we were on the same wavelength in terms of what we thought about education, what we thought about a lot of things, all right? And I never would have back then. I'm only saying this to say because back then I didn't look at her and think that. You know, I thought we were, you know, probably the complete opposite. Not at all. So yesterday, it was fun. Both of us, you know, sometimes we can go, because like I said, I'm a substitute teacher in a building, permanently in a building, in a school. And sometimes I can go and they won't have any assignments for me to do, but, you know, stick around all day because something might pop up. So it was just so interesting. Neither one of us had anything to do all day. So we just sat and talked with each other the whole day. She's vegan, okay? She's a strict vegan, okay? Unlike me, you know, I play around with it. I like some vegan meals. I like some meat. I talked about that already. And so she was telling me about the sea moss, but she told me about it a while ago. And again, at that time, I didn't make the connection. So she was telling me where she got hers at this, African store here in Cleveland. So I went and got it. And I said, when I realized last night, I was like, that's the same shit. I don't know, but I thought about it. I said, okay, I'm going to try it again. Because what I had ordered online, when I said it was just nasty, I threw it away. I didn't even really give it a chance, I don't know if I just ate it, by itself or if I put it in anything. I don't remember. All I know is I opened that jar. I was like, oh my God, and I tasted it and I was like, nothing I can do with this. All right. But I'm going to give this another try because, just because of the benefits that I saw, in there, and the minerals are so, necessary and whatnot. So I'm preparing this. Of course, it has to soak for like, I think maybe 12 to 48 hours or something like that. I will probably give it 24 hours, maybe a little longer. I might do the whole 48 hours. I don't know. But we'll see as the days go on. So I'm just going to start this. I got to clean it and get it together. So this video, you won't see the end product of this sea moss, okay? So it says clean it with, you probably, it said, well, the video I saw said clean it with natural spring water. And I'm like, well, that may just be her preference, not to use tap water. But this stuff has been around a long time. I'm sure, and I'm still sure even still there are people in other communities who this is readily available to them, or this is a regular staple in their diet. They might use tap water. And they might be in places that don't have as quote unquote clean tap water as we're supposed to here in, the wonderful United States of America, okay? Where everything's supposed to be perfect. But anyway, I'm being sarcastic, facetious. I think you understand that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and wash it. Now, I got a half a lemon here because I was seeing that some people were saying, like, if you wash it with lemon and or lime, okay, it can take away some of the kind of the taste, the saltiness, okay? So I gotta wash it. And then I'm just gonna let it soak, all right? And I'm just gonna talk to y'all while I'm washing this. Y'all need to, to watch me wash it. Okay. But it was just interesting talking to her. She, I'm not gonna, say her name, but she has a master's degree from Case Western here in Cleveland, Ohio, in theater. Okay, I minored in theater at my undergrad. I majored in film production and my minor was theater arts. Okay, and yeah, I went from that to seminary, but it was many moons later. But anyway, so she was telling me yesterday about they discovered, I don't know when, okay, and I don't know how long she's been teaching about it. They found what they, are looking at as maybe the very first play, found in Kemet, and I think it was called Abydos, the Abydos play, or the play of the gods, or the power of the gods, or something like that. Oh man, I was just like, oh my God. I was like, you have to come on my YouTube channel and talk about it. And she was kind of looking like, And then the more we talked, she was like, it's only gonna take me like 3 minutes. She said, I really don't go into detail. That, I don't think it's anything that she could read. Okay, I think, I don't know. But anyway, she was saying she just goes over it briefly, with her students. And it only takes like 3 minutes. This stuff is interesting right here. This, you know what? I'm trying to figure out, do you soak it in the same water? Hold on, let me, do you soak it in the same water that you clean it? Hold on, let me go look at the video real quick, hold on. Okay, no, at least the video I looked at, no. Okay, and I was saying it because it's like one video that I've seen, I saw a bunch of videos that said don't boil it, right? And one person came in the comments, okay, I think she was Jamaican, or he, I can't remember if it was a she or he, but they were saying, how in their culture people been eating sea moss for how many years, how long, And that was the way they always prepared it. It was normal to prepare it by boiling it. All right. So in terms of the water, you understand what I'm saying? Well, anyway, so let me put a little bit of this lemon in here. But yeah, I wish I could. I'm going to try to see if I can find some information on that play. Okay, because I feel like that goes in line in conjunction with everything, that we've been saying in terms of religion. It just would be phenomenal you know, to see reenactments, as far as like I did the indigenous religions today, reenactments of rituals and belief system, all those elements of religion that I had gone over. This stuff is hard, okay? She told me, like, when she made it, after she soaked it and she put it in the blender, she was like, girl, you gotta have a high power blender like a Vitamix. You know, she said, because that stuff was hard. And then looking at it on some videos, I was like, that don't look hard after they soak it. But I read some comments where people were saying, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I just looked up and it said camera failed on my phone. Okay, so I don't know where I was, but I was just talking about the how, to me, you know, she was saying you have to have a Vitamix, and I was looking at the videos. I was like, it doesn't look hard, but I'm feeling it. You know, it's hard, you know. So, but there were suggestions like to cut it up, you know, after you soak it before you blend it. All right, so if you can see it. All right, so I'm gonna pour this out. I'm going to pour the rest of my, make sure this all out. Okay. Pour the rest of my spring water on it and let it soak. And like I said, I'm probably going to let it soak for about, I'm probably going to let mine soak. I might just go the whole, you know, 48 hours. All right. Let me get what I need to cover it up. I didn't think about that. All I have is foil. Oh, but that's what I'm going to use. Okay. And I might come back with a video, you know, after it is soaked, you know, and cut it up and blend it, and let's see what we can get. All right. Now, one thing she told me, oh no, like I was just basically saying about her, you know, it's just you just really don't know, you know, you can never judge a book by its cover. I mean, I had no idea when we were talking. I mean, our interests were the same. She was into the same thing. Besides, more than just theater, her knowledge was extensive, you know, about some of the things that I'm knowledgeable about, some of the things that I like. And I was like, hey, I like her, you know, and not just because of our interests were the same. It's just like I like her as a person, you know what I'm saying? But when we were in that play together, I never talked to her. I never spoke to her. Okay. You know, immature. Okay. Judgmental. Okay. A lot of us go through these various phases in life. All right. So I'm going to make this one dressing for you. It's really easy. I kept my salsa jar. I keep, you know, not all jars, but I keep jars sometimes for various things. There are no measurements here, okay? First thing, this one's going to be oily. It's going to start off with some olive oil. Yeah, I'm just going to pour it in there, you know, until I feel like, okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Oh, you all didn't see. Okay, here, so you can see. Okay, that's quite a bit. Okay, I got a half lemon. I'm going to squeeze the lemon in there. And I wanted people, I just let the seeds get in there. When I was a little girl, and sometimes I still do it, y'all, but I was notorious for eating seeds, okay? The apple seeds, orange seeds, watermelon seeds, whatever. I ate the seeds, okay? And everybody used to always try to get me to stop eating the seeds. I wouldn't stop. I never did, you know? It's like, I can't tell you what was in my mind with it. I was always I always loved food, you know, maybe it could be seen as greedy or something like that. There wasn't any particular flavor. Well, when I got older, I started actually tasting the apple seeds. Okay, people were like, you can't eat that because it's got cyanide. And I was like, I've been eating these seeds since I was a little girl, you know. But the taste, actually, I would bite into it and taste it. It was very flavorful, actually. All right, and I know it may sound a little strange, but that's what I did. Okay, but I would not stop eating the seeds of fruit. Okay, now pits and stuff, they were too big for me to swallow. Although I will tell you, I dared to do it one time, and I did. Okay, so I got the half a lemon in there. You see that? Okay. Onion powder. Just sprinkle some in there. A few shakes. Okay, I'm about out. Okay, my onion powder. Garlic powder. Not the salt, but the powder for both. Okay. Till my soul is satisfied. Okay, and my pouring it in. Tamari. Okay, I might use 1 or 2 capfuls. You can use soy sauce, but I think that soy sauce is saltier than tamari. I like tamari. I have some soy sauce in there that I use occasionally. I'm gonna do like for this, maybe like 1.5 capfuls. Okay, I like tamari better than soy sauce. Okay, cayenne. Okay, a couple pinches, a few pinches. I'm gonna have a little kick. Oh, I forgot. Okay, hold on. Okay, now you can use, where's my honey? I'm looking for my honey. I just had, oh, there it is. You can use agave, but as you can see, I'm pretty much damn empty. Okay, but it's still some down in there. So I'm going to use agave, or you can use honey. Okay, this is my raw honey, or you can use maple. Okay, and it's just like you feel it out. You know, I'm using agave in this. I'm pretty much going to use the rest of it. Okay, and the key ingredient, nutritional yeast. Okay, no measurement. Wait a minute. Sprinkle. You know, they were selling this in bulk at the Whole Foods, but with COVID, they stopped. So you have to buy it in these little things right here. So I went in there the other day and I asked them, are y'all going to just not ever have nutritional yeast back in bulk? And the guy that worked there, he was like, I hope not. He was like, hopefully we'll have it back. Okay. Because I used to just get like big, huge bags of nutritional yeast because I eat it a lot, okay? And you want to be careful with the nutritional yeast, okay? I can use it abundantly, but you don't want to be too abundant because then it just tastes yeasty and it's nasty, okay? I'm just going to use a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, if you want, you can add some herbs to it, you know, oregano, whatever, okay? Shake it up. I'm thinking of that song, that old song, shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty, ow. That's when I was real young. I know somebody out there like, yes, girl, I remember that. Some other people like, what? But I think they use that, like sampled it in commercials and stuff, okay? Boom. Look how it looks. Ooh, I don't want it to spill out. But you saw a little bit of it. But anyway, okay, or here's the cover right here. Okay, let me see. I'm going to taste it. Now, this one could use a tad bit more sweetener. I'm out of agave because instead of a half a lemon, I use like a lemon and a half. No, half a lemon, and I use half a lemon and the other half that was used up from another day. I used the remaining portion of that. So I'm gonna add a little honey in there. Just pour it in, you know, I don't want too much. Just to give off a good balance of the tart and the sweet. Shake it up. Okay, there you have you. Real quick, easy. Yes. Real quick, easy salad dressing. All right. Now, I got to be honest with you. I don't remember where I got that from. I think it was when I talk about when I was with the Hebrews. Not when I was with the Hebrews, but afterwards, one of the sisters, she was still vegan. She was used to sell dinners in the city. I think I got the idea from her. I can't remember. Okay. But you know, she was like, that's real quick, real easy. Whoever it was, I remember it was a female. I think it was her. Well, sorry, y'all got me out here saying female. You know, I don't like that. Female what? Cow? A horse? No, it was a woman. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so ashamed of myself that I said that. Now the next dressing we're gonna make It's called Prince dressing. All right. I did get this from the Hebrew community. Hold on. I need my blender. Now we need our blender. Okay. You want to take 1 large garlic clove. Okay, so this garlic clove is kind of small. So I'm going to get another piece here that is, come on, darling. Okay, a little bit bigger, but combine those two. All right. Now, I was rushing this morning and I made this and I couldn't remember the recipe. So I looked it up, got the recipe, and it was talking about, you know, the garlic, peel and smash it. And I was like, smash it? The blender gonna smash it up. But guess what? You know, sometimes things, you know, they're chunky. They get caught in the blades. You know, the chunk of it gets caught in the blade. And, you know, it's just swirling around. So it broke it up a little bit, but not much. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. This garlic. I mean, you don't have to do it super fine. But, you know, now I do have a chop thing here on my blender. But we're going to just go ahead and do it like this. Okay, like I said, it ain't got to be super small. Okay, put that in the blender. It's so few ingredients for this. It's so easy. Okay, I do remember. I had thought, I said, I wonder could you make it with, you know, the garlic that's already minced. But because that garlic is, it is garlic, but it ain't like fresh garlic. I feel like it's lost some of its you know, flavor. All right, 4 tablespoons of, once again, nutritional yeast. This is a really good source of B vitamins. Okay, so I got my tablespoon here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a tablespoon again of tamari or soy. I prefer the taste of tamari. Like I said, it's not as salty. Soy sauce can be like, too salty for me. Okay, 1 tablespoon of that. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. No, I'm not. I made a mistake. I'm gonna keep it because I already have it. It's not 1 tablespoon of tamari. It's 1 teaspoon. Let's see how this is gonna taste. Okay, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, all right. 1, 2. I used to get like the huge canisters of olive oil. I mean, I was into this way of eating so much. I used olive oil all the time, nutritional yeast all the time. Well, you know. Things change. Okay, and a 1/4 cup of water. Hold on. Drop my bag in the sink. All right. 1/4 cup of water. Oh, I may have to add more to balance out that tamari. Let's just see what happens. I know, I was like, something ain't right. It's supposed to be a teaspoon or something. But I used a tablespoon. So let's just see what happens, all right? Okay, you see it. It didn't yield a whole lot. I'm going to taste it, like I said, because I used too much tamari. Not bad. It's still very good, okay? But still, oh, it's very good. I love this, okay? I still recommend, I'm put a little, just a tad more water in it. Just tone it down, just a tad. Because of the tamari, because I used too much tamari. It's still very good. But don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't make that mistake I just made. Balance it out. It's 1 teaspoon of tamari. Okay, now hopefully, all the garlic is, chopped fine. I got this jar here from, there's a bakery that I go to called Sweet Fix Bakery. It's black owned. They got the best desserts, okay? Oh my God, they got the best desserts. And sometimes they have cake in a jar. So they got a vegan chocolate cake. I like vegan dessert. I just like vegan food, but I like it all, okay? But they got this that they put in a jar. It's so damn good. But what they had this week was they had, it was chocolate, not vegan, regular chocolate, with cake with red velvet. I was like, I gotta try it. And I was like, they make really good desserts. I just didn't like the combination that much. It wasn't bad, but it was nothing that I'm like, I don't have to have that anymore, okay? Honey, they got peach cobbler. I am a peach cobbler loving fool. Okay, I love peach cobbler, okay? So I don't get it. When I go there, and she makes it homemade from scratch, I don't mess with it, okay? If I do, it's very rare because I love homemade peach cobbler. Oh my God, I love it, okay? And how they, not the canned peaches, baby. You know how the grandmama and them used to cut up them peaches and that crust, and she does it like that, okay? Now, I don't know if she might use canned peaches. I don't know, but nevertheless, it's so good, okay? Because I've had peach cobbler where they really didn't do all that. They just quick throw together, and it's like you can taste the difference, okay? All right, and so I use this and put my French dressing in here. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. The garlic did not, some of the garlic, there still was some garlic pieces in there. Not as many that I put in there. They were blended down. But it still was. Probably if I just do it longer. But I'm doing this by video. And sometimes I don't mind chopping into the garlic, okay? I love fresh garlic, okay? Yes, this may be why I am single. Okay? I love fresh garlic, all right? And I used to eat it all the time. But this is French dressing, okay? This one here, call it whatever you want. Throw together, okay? And just make sure you shake it up really good. And you could probably just throw it in the blender too. You know what I'm saying? All right. And that's that for the kitchen magician. All right. Tune in, if I get this loaded before we do it, tune in tonight at Sunkissed Spiritual Consulting or Mrs. Sunkissed. We're going to be on chapter 5 of the Isis papers. We're looking into symbolism, baby, going into the cross, the crucifix, Christian holidays, and I can't remember what else, okay, and the symbolism with that. So I'm excited about that. 7:30, and it's live, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Come on through, y'all. Now, true indeed, we do read it. So, you may feel like it's kind of boring, especially if you don't have the book, or maybe you can't absorb every single thing because we're reading it. Hell, I have to go back and look myself when I read. Sometimes just certain things just stick out to me, all right? But that's okay. Come on through. Let's get into this discussion. This should be rich. It should be good, and I look forward to it, all right? I got some chicken in the oven, about to put on some rice for me and my baby before we do this live tonight, all right? Y'all be blessed. Like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, please. I would like for you all to go ahead and comment, all right? And y'all be blessed. Peace.